This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only.
Change has come to America. The world reacts, but no one outside America is watching more than the people of the Middle East. What are their expectations? And can Obama make a difference? Answers to these questions and more on Link TV's Mosaic Intelligence Report.
As Americans celebrated Obama's victory in Chicago's Grant Park, Arabs, Israelis, and Iranians were sipping their morning coffee, watching live coverage of Barack Obama's victory speech. Some of them were even reading newspapers that carried the headlines, "Obama victorious." Several newspapers took the gamble and predicted the outcome.
And CNN can now project that Barack Obama, 47 years old, will become the president-elect of the United States.
Barack Obama has become the first African-American president of the United States after a decisive victory saw him take the key battleground states of Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. To tens of thousands of supporters carrying slogans of change in America, the president-elect declared,
"If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, who still wonders if the dream of our founders is alive in our time, who still questions the power of our democracy, tonight is your answer."
For almost 2 years, people living in the Middle East have followed the U.S. presidential elections from afar, yet ever so close, thanks to more than 400 satellite television networks operating in the region. Coverage of the U.S. presidential elections on major Arab networks rivaled American cable networks, with Al Jazeera leading the pack. Beginning with the primaries and ending with wall-to-wall coverage on election day, Arab analysts and commentators struggled to explain the complexity of U.S. presidential elections to their audiences. They even resorted to familiar graphics and gimmicks, such as the electronic map made famous by John King of CNN, in an attempt to give their viewers a crash course on American civics. In today's papers, most editorials hailed Barack Obama's election victory. Several commentators on television said that his victory ushers in a new beginning for change in American attitudes toward the Middle East. But several others remain skeptical. Many analysts believe that Obama will certainly be a breath of fresh air, but they doubt that there will be a significant change in U.S. policies towards the region.
I do not think that there will be a tangible change in the situation in Iraq. The change of American presidents does not concern us at all. I think that the United States policy will not change, regardless if Obama or McCain are in the White House.
What I found most interesting was which topics most networks in the Middle East decided to cover on election day. Discussions about the U.S. elections outcome and its effects on the Middle East economy, the fascination with Michelle Obama, Iranians simultaneously celebrating the 29th anniversary of the storming of the U.S. embassy and praising Obama, and Israelis questioning whether Obama is good for Israel.
There's a lot to be concerned about an Obama presidency, while John McCain is better known and I would say more amenable to enhanced U.S.-Israel relations.
The topic of race was also prominent throughout the elections. Will America elect a president whose father is black and Muslim? Asked many commentators throughout the campaign. On an Egyptian morning show, a presenter beamed when he declared Obama victorious. This proves that Americans are not racists, he boasted. Let's take a look at some of the coverage and reactions we compiled for you from several broadcasters in the Middle East.
Today, the U.S. is changing. It wants to paint a different picture. We hope that this change will reflect positively on the region. In my opinion, we shouldn't expect too much to happen regarding the issues of the region. However, any change is better than the current administration, which is about to leave office.
It doesn't make a difference which candidate becomes the president. Wherever this election heads, I hope it would be to the benefit of Iran.
Obama calls for investing $160 billion in the next 10 years years in clean energy projects. He wants to reach a point where 25% of electricity is generated by clean energy projects.
Anyone who is elected as the U.S. president should open a new page with our country, which has suffered a lot for more than 35 years. Amidst this occupation, it continues to suffer with the lack of our freedoms, lack of our independence, and not being allowed to handle our own security.
John McCain is the person that is best for Israel. He has a long-standing track record of being a friend of Israel, and that's, I think, what as an Israeli and as an American citizen, I think that's what we're looking for.
If the Americans come down from their current position against Iran, it might be possible for us to have relations. If not, in that case, I don't think there would be a way forward.
I do believe by tomorrow the next president of the United States will be Barack Obama, and hope he will win. As a Palestinian, I would like him to give more attention to the Palestinian problem.
I'm Jamal Dajani for the Mosaic Intelligence Report. To learn more about this program or to share your thoughts, visit us at linktv.org/mosaic.
This program was brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. television network devoted to global and national news, with uncompromising documentaries and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.